Hey, what's good? When this is Adnan Redeem Clutch, and we got to talk about some more free agency news going on around the NBA as Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons have agreed to a 5-year, $226 million contract extension. And I gotta say, for the Detroit Pistons, this was a much needed move as Cade Cunningham is clearly their leader and their long-term project. As it has been a season to forget for the Detroit Pistons, arguably one of the worst in NBA history. They had that infamous 28-game losing streak, and they were just memed across the nation. I mean, it was terrible. I actually felt sorry for them, like I really did. It was just sad to see, and it wasn't like they were trying to tank like on purpose or anything. Like you can tell they actually were trying. They just were not talented enough to compete with the likes of any opponent in the league. And there was clips of even the refs where even they felt sorry for the Pistons, or they try to help them out, or other teams were like maybe we're thinking about trying to give them a break, but they ultimately decided not to. And then once the streak ended up going even longer than expected, they were like, okay, we don't want to lose to the Detroit Pistons. We don't want to be that team. So it was just a horrible situation for them. And as they say, they can only go up from here. So they at least have that going for them. And they were able to clean up house. They did remove Troy Reaver, their GM, who was notorious for just constructing this roster that just did not fit overall, and it was just like it just did not make sense, especially in today's NBA, as he basically constructed like an outdated roster in terms of like focusing on bigs and who can't shoot or things like that, or just poorly constructed, just not good fits for the team, not having true veteran leaders to be able to help the young guys out. It was just basically a bunch of young players and maybe a couple of veterans who were not that proven, and basically just make it work, and giving it to a coach in Monty Williams, who is a well-respected coach around the league, but he has not been focused on the Pistons because of some personal matters that he had to attend to, which I do feel sorry for what he had to go through with his wife. That hopefully she's getting better, God willing, that she can be fully past her health situation. And also Monty Williams, he admitted that he didn't want to really coach. He just was doing it for the money, which I understand. And but having that mindset, it's not going to lead you to putting your best efforts, in his case, in coaching and trying to be able to make the right adjustments for his team. And it led to what we saw last season. So it was a recipe from disaster from the beginning, both the construction-wise and also the coach's mindset, which I'm not going to fully blame him because, like I said, he had some really important issues that he needed to address and take care of. Is just the fact that he still took it anyway, the job, and just was not in the right mindset, which is understandable. It was not going to lead to anything good for the Detroit Pistons. So having someone like Cade Cunningham, at least it's a bright spot for them, and they definitely desperately need to be able to find ways to be able to improve this roster, as they do need more veteran leaders and someone who can be able to help out Cade Cunningham, because he has been able to basically have no choice but to be hero ball, just to barely maybe get a win or two throughout the season, and it's just really hard for him to deal with. And but Cade Cunningham, I mean, he's looking to obviously have that generational wealth, and I don't know, maybe if he believes that with this new regime that's going on between hiring JB Bickerstaff and also the new GM, basically cleaning up house and setting up order, maybe he believes in what they're doing and is able to confidently say, okay, I'll give this another shot and re-sign with them. I don't know what it is, but we'll just have to wait and see. But it's good for Cade Cunningham financially, and he has a chance to still be the face of the franchise, as this past season he averaged 22.7 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 0.9 steals, 0.4 blocks, shooting 44.9% from the field, while shooting 35.5% from three-point range and having 3.4 turnovers. Now, like I said, Cade Cunningham, he was forced to like do all these different things and basically have to do everything for the Detroit Pistons. And while these stats may be good, but it just doesn't mean much because of all the losing going on. So hopefully this can change, and I hope the Detroit Pistons can be able to get more pieces around to be able to fit Cade Cunningham's needs and what he can do, so he can perform to the best of his abilities, because they are by no means done at all with this free agency period. They have to sign as many players as they can or that are the best fit for Cade Cunningham to be able to at least maybe compete for a play-in spot within the next couple of years, because this is like, they cannot settle, they cannot run it back by any stretch of the imagination. And I know that this new GM, he's trying to do this, follow this philosophy. So we'll just have to wait and see. But Pistons fans, how you guys feel? Are you guys happy that Cade Cunningham's coming back? Who do you guys want to sign with the Pistons to be able to potentially compete? And I would love to know why down in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for your time. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. God bless, and talk soon.